Ah, doesn't my Lego city look good? The harbour, the downtown and beach, where's it gone? Oh yeah, that's right, I had to move it out the way because I put up a new shelf to display some more Lego, so I need to rearrange my displays, give everything a good clean, a bit of a dusting because it's starting to get a little bit dusty here, clean up the table and put in the beach and the downtown back in, and then maybe move some other things over here because, well, I just want to have a bigger Lego city. Okay, I've cleaned up all the brick dust, which is good, which means I can put in the city back to where it was and then start working on the shelves. Oh, and I still need to take that plastic protection off that. And if you want to know how I keep my Lego room nice and clean, because Lego can get dusty no matter where you put it unless it's in a airtight glass cabinet, I have mine out in the open air, so obviously dust will accumulate. I also have an air purifier running pretty much all the time I'm in the room, so that helps get anything out of the air. And then to get it off the actual Lego itself, I use a little handheld vacuum cleaner and some makeup brushes, which are hiding away somewhere, but they're good because, well, this obviously will suck up any dust, but the makeup brushes can kind of loosen it up a little bit if it's stuck, or just to get in some of the finer areas. So if you want to see more about how I clean my Lego, let me know in the comments and I'll make a whole video just for that. And this isn't a sponsored video, but if anyone is interested in this little vacuum that I use, I'll put in an affiliate link in the description below. Oh wait, I almost forgot something. Well, if you remember, there used to be a big old picture here before I put that shelf up, and it was of this print. It was just in a larger frame, so I put it in a smaller frame, and it's still just enough room to fit underneath that shelf and above the on-air sign there. And it just gives it a nice splash of colour against the grey wall. So before I put any Lego back, and I probably should have done this before I cleaned up, I need to put the picture on the wall. So that probably means more cleanup. Yay! I think I slightly misjudged it. I mean, it looks fine. I just wanted it to have a little bit more clearance from the on-air sign, but then again, you know, it's not that far from the shelf anyway, so yeah, it will do for now. You won't even notice that tiny gap. Only I will. I mean, just like I noticed how these two shelves aren't even level this whole time. This one's actually slightly lower, but yeah, I'm not going to take the shelf off the wall just to move it up a centimetre or two. Yeah. And here is the extra portion of the city, which is good because I mills-plated everything. Everything's just in big, nice, strong chunks, so I could lift it up and carry it basically just one hand if I wanted to. So we got the beachfront, then all the roads are individual plates, and then obviously got the big one for the downtown shops. There we go, just like how it used to be. Next up, let's get these shelves looking nice again. And considering I haven't dusted these since I put them up here, which was months ago, they're not that bad, which is good because, well, this room doesn't get dusty that badly in general, which is pretty good for the rest of the Lego city. Plus having the air purifier running all the time does help as well. So yeah, I'll just get my little cleaning equipment and give this a quick dust off. A nice clean slate. Everything's been taken off, the shelves been wiped, everything on the shelves has been wiped. The only problem is, well, this shelf is a little bit higher than I can see, so I have to get like a little chair to stand on to, well, clean and put things on there. But it's, yeah, I had to put it so high so in case I have things that go underneath where there's a bit of overhang that they still fit. So yeah, but that'd be fine. So now I'm having a bit of trouble with this top shelf because I can't, because I'm looking up to it. Something I need to put up there, I need to appreciate from maybe like the underneath. So if I was thinking, oh, I'll put my Star Wars ones on there, you know, it kind of makes sense to up in the sky. But then I'm looking at the underside, and most Star Wars sets don't look good from the underside. In fact, most sets don't look good from the underside. So yeah, I'm just not tall enough to look directly at it like I am with these. I like what's going on with here. I'm thinking of putting some of my other brand sets for the Wild West themes to make a little scene on there. But that top shelf, I don't know what to do now that it's up there. When it comes to displaying things on shelves, I think less is more. It's good to have some just empty space in between each thing so it doesn't feel too cluttered, but I'm still having a hard time. So this is what I've come up with so far for each of the shelves. I did put some things on the top shelf, so that things that kind of stand out and are tall enough on their own. And then got some of the Star Wars ships plus the XL-15 spaceship there as well. I wish I could display more. Like, yes, there's room on the shelves, but I don't want it to feel cluttered. So yeah, and I just and I think I need to get some more of these display stands from iDisplay. I'll put the link in the description if you want to know more. So they're pretty basic, but they're pretty cool. They're very sturdy, except I've got two angled ones and one flat. So at the moment the Fang Fighter there is on the flat stand, and since it's such a flat ship anyway. It doesn't look that good because, well, you're not seeing it. So I think having that on an angle would be better, similar to what these ones are on. The next thing I'm going to do is rearrange my workspace and make more space for the Lego City. Although I know I'm not finished on this yet and this isn't a proper Lego City update, but I figured I might as well give it a go because I have all this table space and really I only use one table and there's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm kind of just filling it up with all sorts of stuff just because I have the space. And since, well, I can't go any further backwards or forwards for this portion of the city, I can only go this way. So I figured, well, let's try and see what it looks like, see how practical it would be. After a bit of moving around, everything has kind of been flipped over. So my workstation is now here. Obviously got room to sit at the desk with the chair, move the TV across, and then I have my minifigure display stand kind of just to the side. But it makes it feel a bit cozy and closed in. Space to build sets and record and edit some videos there. And then we got new space for the city, and as you can see from a recent haul I did a few backs, I am prepared for this. In fact, I have so many road plates, enough to do multiple roads in this area, and if I get to it, even using this space for the Lego City and then moving my workspace completely away from here. So that is an option, but you know, one thing at a time. Of course, this area of the city isn't even finished yet, but I just had so many ideas that I couldn't fit in here, so I can at least start doing some other bits. And of course, and all these various containers are just like parts for certain projects that I'm in the middle of completing. So that's all stuff coming soon. But yeah, new space, 2 more tables. And considering it's 4 tables along the back, having 2, 1, 2 behind, so it's almost half as much space as what we have here, just in a different orientation. So plenty to be done here. Oh, and if you want to see Lego City updates before anyone else, and consider becoming a channel member to see those videos early. And then in the other side of the room, I still have these tables where I had my Winter Village display. Originally, it was just going to be temporary because other things used to go in this space, but these tables are still here, so it's an option. I have started filming my reviews on one of these white tables because I feel like it's a nice space, so I'm thinking of keeping at least one of them for reviews to do, but then I also have the other one just for whatever I need to do, so I could make more temporary displays or things, and just it's just handy to have the extra space. I could even move my workspace over to here and then still have review space, and then that frees up more area for the city, but you know, I'm happy with it for now. And I still have this other table full of more containers, which is parts because I'm still waiting on one more of these units to arrive. I ordered it months ago and it keeps getting pushed back. It probably won't even end up turning up, but I want to get the same one because of consistency. So then once I have that, it will slot in the gap and this table will be clear. So I have another table to do whatever I want with. But if you want to see me start working on this area of the Lego City, then you have to subscribe for the future Lego City update coming real soon. And I'm pretty happy with how the shelving's turned out. That's looking all nice. So I think a good way to treat myself after all that hard work, which took a lot of back and forth, more than you ever saw on camera, but I might start building another Lego set. Oh, there's some Jurassic Park there. I wonder what else is hidden in my backlog underneath the tables. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel or on one of my other channels as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends.